and welcome back to Let's Play Minecraft. This is episode number 2, and before we get started, I want to outline our challenge for this episode. And I'm going to run out of challenges really fast, and today's episode is going to be kind of short, but my challenge today is to build a wheat farm, and let's also say to, build a set of shears, and obviously a hoe to go with the wheat farm, sort of rounding out our tool bench. And obviously the shears have to be out of iron. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, as we load the thing here, you'll note that we're starting on top of a giant pillar once it loads. Yeah. So I wanted to get up here and show you the world around us. So here's the little house that we just built. I went ahead and pillared up here off camera. And so there's cave number 1 that we explored, cave number 2. I think there's another one back here somewhere where the crosshairs are. And there's this gigantic one behind us over here. So just keep that in mind, that back towards this desert here. So if you think about our view here, I think when we originally looked out from our house, we saw a desert over here, and we saw a desert over here, and we thought there were 2 deserts. It's actually just one big desert. It creates this large line across here. And then there's this plains biome here that you can see nicely with forest in the background. I'm not quite 100% sure what forest type that is, but I'll look it up when we get there. There's a forest kind of starting here, and then some sort of jungle-ish looking thing or something over here that looks really cool. I definitely want to get to that. This cave looks really intimidating and deep. It's got this big thing on top. As far as the landscape goes, the only other notable thing that I saw so far is that it kind of opens up what appears to be an ocean. There's definitely an island here, and it probably goes into some sort of ocean back there. So, and then there appears to be an ocean over here. So, I don't know what this has in store, but it's definitely a skinny landmass that we're on, and I kind of like that. It seems very secure to me. So, I think we're going to go ahead and get down now because I can really only justify spending about 10 or 15 minutes on this episode. So let's do it, shall we? Oh, and before I get going too far, I changed my settings so I could see more chunks just while I was up on the pillar. I'm going to change it back to 14. That's sort of my default that I like to play at because I don't like there to be lag when I'm like in caves and stuff. Yet I still want to see pretty far, so I upped it from it. The default is 12, I believe, and I went ahead and upped it from there. So I'm just depillaring now. Obviously, the nice thing about this game is, intimidating as it is to stand on a 1-block pillar, you cannot fall off unless you physically move off. So as long as you know that you started out there on the pillar and you're standing there, as long as you don't move laterally, you're going to be okay. Obviously, I had to use some wood blocks here, or I chose to, I think to help kind of get me taller. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and shovel the rest of the way down. Okay, and I even got some sand as a bonus. Okay, whatever. Before I head back there, I'm just going to grab a cactus. Can I can't remember if I can harvest these things. Yeah, I can. So I'm just going to grab some of that just to have. Okay, we're going to avoid getting distracted today. Yes. There. So, in order to build a farm... Oh, I'm going to add a challenge too. I'm going to say bucket, shears, hoe, and farm. Alright, so in order to do a farm properly, you really need that bucket first, and the hoe. So I'm going to maybe make my farm... How about in this little area here? Just for now. I might move it later or whatever, but I just want to have some decoration and a source of food. So I really need that wheat. So, and I'm not going to stipulate that I need to plant every part of the farm today because I only have 13 seeds, but let's go ahead and get some crafting going. So, I'm going to make a bucket. We just do plop, like so. Take that bucket. You know what, while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and make a chest because I'm definitely going to run out of space real fast. Okay. I'm going to put that chest here. And I'm going to go ahead and stick some sand and wool. Put all the wool in there, diorite, granite. Keep the dirt. Yeah, I got plenty of dirt. I'll put the dirt in there, rotten flesh. All these flowers and stuff can go in here. Bones. Oops. You know, that's probably pretty good for now. that'll be fine. Put that there too. No, I'll probably need that. Okay, I'm gonna keep the sugarcane out too, though, just to get some of that going as well. But okay, so that should be good. Start us out. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and craft up a set of shears, because I said I would, even though it's not really related to the farm per se. And so it's just 2 diagonal there. Iron here and here for shears. Okay. And the last thing was a hoe. And I'll go ahead and make that a metal hoe. Okay. Is that? Oh, sorry. Okay, so there's our iron hoe. Probably could have spent that iron on something more. You know what I'm gonna do? Just to be on the safe side, I have an iron sword in my inventory. I like iron swords better than this stupid wooden sword. I might go ahead and just try to burn that out. Burn that up. Okay, so that gives us all the tools we need. And I'm gonna go ahead and chest. There's the rest of this iron, I guess. And that's fine. And I'm gonna go ahead and cook up this mutton on here. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this. So first things first, let's get some water. And we're going to make a little infinity well. So I'm going to go ahead and just use this up and grab some seeds. And I guess it's not going to use up. Okay. Probably just, here, I'll just throw it away. Okay. And get some water. Now, I'm not even sure if that's going to dry this little well up, but if so, I'll just fill it back up later if I feel so inclined. I'm not that dead set in having a pond there anyway. And we're going to go ahead and measure this out now. And what we're going to need is 9 by 9. This is my standard manual farm design. So we'll just clear this out so I can see what I'm doing better. And eventually I'm going to put fences around it, but for now I'm just going to do the farm part, because that's might be all we have time for today. I got to get back to work before too long here. So nice and even here. I might have to work through the night. No, I'll just sleep. I don't feel like dealing with zombies right now. As much as I'd like a carrot and a potato, because you gotta get that going too. Because you know the thing about farming in this game is that wheat is good for some things, and carrots and potatoes are good for other things. And in particular, I'm talking about animal-related things. So, okay, I'll fill that back in, and yeah, I'm gonna go sleep here in just a second. But I like having this little space cleared out. Okay, and getting plenty of seeds in the meantime, which will help with efficiency on the farm. Now, you can, if you're interested in, well, I'm just going to go ahead and do the water and work our way out from there. So, there's the water. I'll do an infinity well later, I guess, but not now. I don't know why I have this door. Okay, so, your farm is going to be like so. You're going to want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, and not 5. And then it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 over and down. Basically just make a big square now. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it would be 1, 2, 3, sorry, torch and 4 there, and I dropped the torch all the way down the goddamn cave. Pick that up. I don't know why the sheep likes the cave so much. It seemed like a good sheep environment to me. Okay, so, go ahead and get the rest of this pulled out. I'm going to go ahead and sleep real quick. And I really only have about maybe 10 more minutes max to finish this episode. When I really should not have left the door open, but whatever. Okay. And there's a flaming zombie. Hi, flaming zombie. Oh, shit. I should have known. Got me on fire. That's nice. You need to die. This hoe is a really terrible weapon. Whatever. Okay. Anyway, back to the farm. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 is the edge. 2, 3, 4, 5 to line up with this thing. Get out of here. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. And 1. Oh, shit. No creepers on the farm, please. Shit's away. And there's a creeper hole. Fortunately, we missed the farm. Grab all this dirt. I'll fix it later. I'm having all sorts of creeper issues. That will become less of a problem once I light the area up a little bit better. Because although creepers don't turn to flame in the daylight, they do not spawn with that much light. They don't just spawn out of nowhere, you know. So once I light the immediate area up, chances are creeper spawns will be far enough away not to want to come blow things up. Okay, so that's the basic layout. Now some people like to put a little slab here, and that's fine. We'll go ahead and do that. In fact, I like to do this because then I can still see the water, and yet it still accomplishes the purpose of keeping... maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, but it gives me a nice little thing to put a torch on. And we're going to definitely want to put a torch on this farm eventually. But for now, we're not going to have enough seeds to plant, but we're going to do every other row. There is a convention that if the wheat happens to be adjacent to a plowed field that's not currently growing anything, that it will grow faster. And I think that's true. So we're only going to get about halfway done planting this farm today. And we'll get the rest of it when we either harvest more grass or get more seeds from harvesting the wheat. But that's all we can do for now. And I think what we're going to do as well, I'm going to go in here and go ahead and start some fences and start that process. So we're going to need a bunch of sticks, which means we're going to need a ton of this stuff. Okay, so let's just do this. Okay, so we got 64 sticks and 32 of these. That should give us plenty. Oh, that's fence gates. Damn it. Well, I will do 1, 2, 3, 4 fence gates. Then I will put these away. I'm going to need those for torches anyway, I guess, so whatever. I'll do that. I'll do this. I'll do this. And this is going to give me a bunch of fences, but not nearly enough for what I'm doing, but I just want to show you what the basics of it will look like. I learned this technique, I think, through some other player. Might have been Wells Knight, who I really liked his LP. But this is a good technique because it will grow and pretty quickly, like on a daily basis pretty much. So let's go ahead and put some fences in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Gate. 1, 2, 3, 4, corner. Take this down. One, 2, 3, 4, gate. 1, 2, 3, oh, and we're out of fences. And we're out of wood to make fences. So that means we need to go get some more logs. And I really need to be finishing this episode soon. And I really want to stick with the birch, so I better go over here. It's going to be a close one. I'll get at least 1 or 2 oak trees too to make torches, but do fences change based on the wood they're made out of? I can't remember. That's one of the caves there I need to explore. That might be one of my challenges for next time, is to explore more caves and get more iron. Make some armor. Seems like a good challenge. Okay, so we're just getting some wood here. We probably got more than halfway done with those 16, and we don't need more gates, so I hope I got a birch sapling or 2, because I don't want to like overkill this forest here. This is birch. Alright, there's a couple more back here I'll grab. I'm probably like overly concerned about the type of wood that I'm using, because it probably creates the same type of fence either way. I don't know if they differentiate fences based on wood type used like they do with planks and stuff like that, but just to be on the safe side, I'll go and stick with the birch. I'm just going to get one more for good measure, even though I think I've got enough. Okay, that'll be fine. Might as well go ahead and equip that sword just in case I run into any more creepers. That should be pretty much your #1 priority for equipment. Maintaining your equipment out like that. Your sword should be right up there. Alright, there's the house. Alright, I gotta finish this video in like 2 minutes and head right back to work. Okay, so, and as you can see, even while I was gone, I've already got some wheat that's really starting to come in here. So we're going to go ahead and craft this birch right up. I can't do it. Okay, so we got plenty of stuff. Okay, that should be more than enough. Okay, 48, plenty. Okay, sounds good. Keep screwing up the... Okay, here we go. Corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I don't really need a gate there. And that'll do the fence. And let's go ahead and just do the gates real quick. Might change my mind about that gate thing on the other side. Okay, that is our wheat farm. You don't really need gates. You don't even really need the fence. They just help define it. And let me just do some quick torches real quick. So what I like to do, just keep it growing really fast. And again, learned this technique from somebody else. Is, take that. You're going to want to go ahead and craft up some torches here. I keep forgetting to shift on that. Alright. So I got plenty of torches now. And I need those anyway for explorations in the near future, so... It looks nice. So I'm pretty sure it does differentiate based on the wood type used, now that I think about it. I like to do this with the torches just every other post, so that I get maximum illumination for maximum growth. Oops. Okay. This will also help keep the zombies and creepers and stuff from spawning in this immediate vicinity. I might go do some work on that cliff eventually to make it harder for mobs to fall down it. But yeah, this is basically going to be it. So if you have been watching, thank you. And just remember, Professor Snuggles is looking out for you.